Hello to myself and everybody else. This is video 74. So far today, we're looking at the figure drawing book, and we are going to move on to the next section, which is simplified volumes. And so far, the simplified volume section basically goes into just filling out the form based on using the skeleton that we practiced earlier. So basically with this section, we're just going to be practicing drawing shapes and try to make them look three-dimensional. And so far, we're going to look at 3 different parts in this book. I'm going to be skipping around a little bit and coming back to some stuff. But so far, the first thing we're going to look at is sculpting forms. And this part basically focuses on drawing shapes, making them look three-dimensional, and also trying to give them like a personality by like bending them or stretching them. And we're also going to just like practice drawing shapes and breaking them apart as well. And then we're going to look at the next part, which is merging forms. Which this part is basically just about using the basic shapes we drew before, using 2 of them, and then just trying to connect them together so it can make a different form entirely. So it can look like one thing. So we just practice like making 2 shapes, connecting them, and then just trying to make them look like they're bending or stretching, various stuff like that. And then we just skip ahead and we look at cylindrical forms. Which with this is just practice drawing cylinders and just manipulating them, just like the first part with the basic shapes. So basically we'll just go into Krita and just like work with these 3 things, just mess around with like a little bit of some examples and just seeing what we can do. Okay, so while we're here in Krita, and I'll just go ahead and try drawing a few shapes so we can just see how that's done, or see if we can do it. So again, start off with just a basic one, like let's say a cube, something like that, and all. Not really worry about neatness or anything, just, just see if we can just draw like a basic cube. So just going from flat and just see if we can make it look three-dimensional. And so far, here's a part you have trouble with, just trying to like keep the line straight for the back part of the square. Usually looks like this. Yeah, so again, just a basic cube. Then we just try a circle. And just see if we can make it into a 3D shape. So again, something like this. And then basically, the same way we do like the face maps, we can just do something like, say like this. Just line here. Line here. Makes it look three-dimensional. And if we want, we can just like do some dotted lines and stuff around it too. So we can just like make it seem a bit more three-dimensional as well. So you can see like the front and back. And then the other thing basically said just like drawing shapes and just seeing if we can like practice just breaking them down and like having stuff go through other parts and all that. So we'll just try this. So we'll just try the same thing like a cube or something like that as well. So I'll just draw like the whole thing. And then from there we can just see if we can just like break it apart or something. So just draw a cube again. And then from here, I don't know, let's say like we just try drawing like just a line through here. So with that, I'll just erase this half of it. And from there, we can just like try to just do this here, as if it's like cut in half. And just put another piece and stuff over here and everything as well. So let's just see if we can do that. So rectangular piece. And from there, just do another half of it as well. I messed that line completely up. Yeah, something kind of like this. So we'll do the other part. Yeah, something around here. So just, again, just split in half. Line just show it broken in half or something like that. And then with the sphere, I don't know, we can just try something like, yeah, the circle. So just put the line stuff again. And just same thing, just make it so it just look like more three-dimensional. And really, I don't know what to really do for this one. Let's just try, I don't know, just putting a cylinder through it or something like that. So I don't know, let's try this. Part of it there, and then just the other part of it just coming out through here. And yeah, that's really just kind of it there. Just make it like something just going through it, something like that. Just basically that's the whole first part of it. Just saying like practice just drawing shapes, breaking them down, manipulating them, just seeing what you can do with that. And from there, we'll go ahead and just like try a cylinder out and stuff as well. Or with that, basically just like draw just like little circles and everything, and then just connect them basically. And it's like this, and then from there we can just draw this part right here. And then we have our cylinder. If we want, we can also just again do the dotted line thing as well, so it looks like it's going through it so you can see the complete circle. Then we can just try doing various angles as well. So that one's just standing up like a can. From there we can just try another one. So just basically duplicating the same circle. And basically just connect the lines so we can just have our cylinder. And if we want, we can just make like one side kind of like just dotted line, so it just kind of looks like we're seeing through it. Kind of hard to tell, but I put a bit more space in between those. Something like that as well. Yeah, another thing the book really doesn't mention as well too is that like kind of to give it a bit more depth sometimes, because like this one, it kind of looks a bit weirder. Like it's hard to kind of tell which side is which, even with the dotted outline. So I'm just shading the thing and stuff too, just like putting marks and stuff around it can help and stuff a little bit as well, just to kind of show some depth or something with it. Things like that as well. Like, but to really do that, probably just like erase this part. And I would really have to clean up this here because it looks kind of a bit messed up. But again, at least makes it look not as like flat. If I get rid of the other lines and stuff here, do like shading or something. Or even with that, if I just like erase this. And okay, I just completely messed that line up. And I just put it like here or something like that too and all. Stuff like that as well, just to give it like a bit more depth or something. Just either way, just whatever can help it give it depth. But basically the other thing for the cylinder too, it just says like manipulating the shape and stuff, and just kind of see what we can do with that. So just put a circle and stuff here. And let's just say we put like a smaller circle down here. And from that, we just try to manipulate the shape and everything. So it just like connects. We just kind of see what happens with this. Oh, wait. Yeah, something kind of like this, and then from there we can just do the dotted line thing and stuff again as well. So just say one's behind it, and basically something like this. Again, it will take like shading and stuff like that too to just, try to just mess around, see if we can get like more depth with it and everything. Again, the book really doesn't talk about that. It's just kind of like just messing around, just seeing what you can do, and just see to like give it depth or something. Because as you can tell, I'm not really good that much with like shading or trying to give it depth. So I did that, just erase this part and everything here. Because like even like the perspective and stuff of it still kind of looks like a bit messed up and everything too. But again, just manipulating the shape and just seeing what we can do. And then the last part basically talks about just merging the shape, so we just kind of see what we can do with that. So again, we'll just try, let's say, again, draw like a sphere again. So just line around here, around there. We'll just keep it like this. And then we'll just do a rectangular prism. Let's see. Well, yeah, I kind of want to keep it like this. Let's see if I can do something like this real quick, just to. Nah, it really doesn't work the same for that. I really don't want to give it like a full shape. But we'll just leave like this. But basically, just from there, we just kind of like merge the sides and stuff together and everything like this. Just kind of make it look like one shape and stuff connecting. And one thing I kind of learned from just doing this, just like erase kind of like certain part of the edge, and it kind of gives it the form of like it's merged into one thing. Something like that and everything. Like basically just doing stuff like this, look like one shape merged together. So far, if we try it again, so we just put another circle and everything like that. And we just make the rectangular prism like, let's say, up here, or just a rectangle. So we're going to just try merging it and stuff like this, just kind of seeing how that goes. Let me erase this part down here, just move it down a bit more. Something like this, and then just put like lines or something too, just to show. And basically kind of merge into one shape and stuff as well. Or I can just try like the thing in the book as well, just two circles and just see if we can just merge those together. Basically one side just had like a line going like this, so I had a line going like this. And basically just like just basically consider merging shapes together like this, just erase part of the edge so it kind of looks like it's one shape kind of connected and all that stuff. Put like lines or something here too and all, just for like stretching or something, but basically just makes it look like one form, something like that too. So again, just drawing it literally what it was like in the book. So again, just whatever you want to just try with it, the merging random shapes and all that and stuff. But yeah, that's basically the whole thing and stuff there as well. I was just trying that yesterday and stuff too. Just same thing with these, just the circles again, square and a circle, just seeing how merging them looks. You have the base just mess around with the lines in between to just like try to make it like it's stretching or pulling, or that they're mostly connected. So yeah, that's mostly it for this part in the book. Basically, this just leads into other stuff such as drawing the head, merging the rib cage and pelvis, and then eventually drawing the lower half of the body. So we'll look at those and stuff next time. The part with the head, I'm probably just gonna like skip past some of that because it really doesn't show good examples with that. But just try something, just move on, and we get through the book. So to myself and everybody else, see you in the next one.